Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Titan II electronic trigger unit. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, starting off, let's go ahead and get this wrapper taken off. Use my hand today to pick right now. 24-month warranty, that's pretty nice. If we flip it on the back side, tells you a little bit about the MOSFET and what you can expect. Things to expect inside the box: the electronic trigger unit itself, installation kit, quick start guide, and a Titan II Bluetooth patch. All right, let's open it. First impressions, here we go. Very nice box, just like all the other Titans. Got your little patch, manual, quick start guide. See if there's anything different with the quick start guide. So the NGRS version 2 and version 3. Of course, make sure to read all your warnings and your cautions, because there are important things about this MOSFET and even the older trigger unit that if you don't read those warnings, you can end up breaking the MOSFET just by installing it. I've seen it time and time again. One of the most common breakages that I've seen on these electronic trigger units is the optical sensors get broken off because they didn't adhere or read those warnings. So, quick start guide. Unfortunately, there's no actual instructions in the quick start guide. You have to scan the QR code that's in this guide. That QR code will take you to the GATE website where you can download the installation manual on this specific electronic trigger unit. Moving on, keep this pin code safe. So you get 2 of these stickers, and we'll see what that's for in a little bit. Here's your installation kit. Let's go open up that box and see what's inside. GATE stickers. Of course, the selector plate stickers, just like the other Titan, the first one. And then your little baggie of goodies. You got your spade connectors, your ding connectors, the little nylon washers, and the corresponding screws depending on the gearbox. Even a metal washer, and shrink wrap if you need to do any soldering. It even comes with a connector to convert your battery over to DINs for the DINs connector off of the electronic trigger unit. And the last thing is the electronic trigger unit. Change the color a little bit. Looks a little different. One thing I noticed off the bat is the electronics right here is a little different. To my understanding, these do have what sets the Titan II apart from the first one is it now has built-in Bluetooth. So looking here, this area and some of the other areas looks slightly different from the other Titan. I don't have a regular Titan with me right now to show you the difference, but give you a close-up. You see for yourself. So if you got one handy, you can compare. That's the bottom board. On the back side, you got your Bluetooth symbol here, and of course the GATE Titan, and some other branding, as well as the Titan II. Little pad right here, so when you close up your gearbox, it holds this board down so it doesn't unplug itself from shooting. If we flip it around, you have a little connector here. To my understanding, this connector is for the bolt catch sensor or other accessories. Conveniently accessible, so you can just plug it in and use your optical sensors. These are the sensors that usually get broken during installation when you don't heed the warnings. And you got your optical sensor here and one right here. So yeah. All right, so moving on. I looked into what the pin's for, and it is indeed the pin that you gotta type in once you connect your LiPo battery to the MOSFET. As you can see here, I have accessed the MOSFET without it having installed to find out how this stuff works. So right now I have the MOSFET plugged in, so it's getting power, and I'm Bluetooth to my phone. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the pin, which is CMUTI6, connecting to the Titan II. And there we are. We're in. So right off the bat, app says first select your replica engine type to start configuration. This is a customer's MOSFET, so we're going to be putting this into a featherweight M249 AEG. So we're going to select AEG, then go in Titan II Advanced. And just like the regular Titan, you have all the you have your options here. Looks like they added some more features. There's the I/O ports settings. So that's that little port that we looked at earlier. And these are the options that come up for this MOSFET. There's dual sector gear. Then half section gear 1, half section gear 2. So right here and here, if we go down the trigger, see what's new. It's precocking, rate of fire control, equalizer, sniper delay, just like the old GATE Titan. Seeing what this button does. Shooting mode. The electronic trigger unit supports continuous communication with the GCS, the app. So you can use the shooting mode during setup. Do you want to keep the shooting mode on? I'm just going to hit cancel because we don't even have it installed. Selector switch. Everything looks about the same from the old Titan. Magazine mode. If I were to turn that on, we can do the magazine capacity. Let's see, we can go all the way up to 185. So on and so forth. Reload time. Let's see. Highest is we can go as 3 seconds from 0.5. Low ammo warning. I'm going to shut that back off. Telemetry. Let's see what we get for the telemetry off the Titan II. So rate of fire and semi, trigger response, Titan temperature, average battery drain per shot cycle. That's handy. I don't know how accurate that is. I'll have to test that. Average battery drain per shot cycle. There's 2 of them. Oh, for full auto. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then current voltage right now. Current on semi, so on and so forth. There's peak, RMS, and semi on auto, yada yada, all pretty much everything. Okay, so it's already throwing codes because obviously we don't have it installed. So the manual does say that you want to check for firmware updates first and foremost before you install it. So we're going to check for the firmware update. But if I click firmware version, nothing happens, probably because this MOSFET literally just came out and there's really not much right now. When you first plug in this MOSFET and you open up the app, this message pops up. Important news on the Titan II. What it basically says that this electronic trigger unit just came out, so not all functions are ready to go, and the available features may differ depending on the version of app you have installed, and they're adding new features on a added continuous basis. So you always want to check your for updates if you have the app and this MOSFET on a regular basis, probably like maybe once a month or something like that. But yeah, any questions, you can just email them right there. But if you guys want to put the video on pause and read this is the message. Other than that, that's about it. When you go to the website using that QR code that was mentioned previously, nothing's really changed on the installation process. So it doesn't even say Titan II. So just follow the first Titan instructions on how to physically install this in the gearbox. And then you just use the app to calibrate everything. So other than that, if you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and support the channel. More videos to come later down the road. If you have any ideas of what videos I should cover on what, and when it comes to electronic airsoft guns, let me know and I'll do my best to accommodate. That being said, you guys have a great night. See you on the next one.